Well, if Republicans win back control of the U.S. House after November's midterm election, they are considering term limits for top committee posts, and that would force several senior Democrats to step aside next year. Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales takes a closer look at the reasoning behind it.
Let's face it, it's politics after Democrats asked 2 Republicans to sit on the January 6th committee without asking for any GOP leadership input, which was unprecedented. Leader McCarthy said months ago that Speaker Pelosi opened Pandora's box.
Pelosi has created a sham process. No committee in Congress will work if one person is picking all who can serve. This has not happened before.
So now, Leader McCarthy and other House Republican leaders want to change the rules of the next Congress even further, adding term limits for committee chairs and ranking members. Under a GOP majority, it might be the beginning of the end for top Democrats who would be blocked from keeping their top committee slots next year and force others out of coveted top slots. Among Democrats who would lose their positions, Representative Maxine Waters on the Financial Services Committee, Representative Benny Thompson on the Homeland Security Committee, Representative Jerry Nadler on the Judiciary Committee, Representative Adam Smith on the Armed Services Committee. Any GOP term limits plan would also be a huge blow to the seniority system, a bedrock of internal House politics. Catholic Congressman Alex Mooney tells me he supports the plan.
The Republicans have had an internal term limit of 6 years as a committee chair. For whatever reason, the Democrats have never had term limits, despite their rhetoric. They've never had those type of term limits. So the majority party puts the rules in place for the entire House.
Republican Congressman Tim Burchett blames Democrats for violating past tradition. Quote, when the Democrats voted to remove Republican members from committees, they pierced the veil and justified Republican members who want to make sure everyone's abiding by the same rules next year. Ironically, several progressive Democrats support the idea. They say that they'd like to see younger, fresher faces lead committees. At the Capitol, Erik Rosales, EWTN News Nightly.